guys, what's up? It's Fudge Nazi here, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to make thumbnails. Um, well, not just how to make thumbnails, but also where to make thumbnails, as in like the website, because there are a couple free ones out there, but this is, in my opinion, the best one that I know of. So we're just gonna go ahead and use it. So what you're gonna go ahead and do, or want to go ahead and do, is I don't even know what I said there, but what you're gonna want to do is open up your search browser. You know the browser you use for everything. So if you use, I don't know, if you use Internet Explorer or whatever, just open that up. So I use Google Chrome, so I'm gonna open that. We're gonna wait a second, let it open. It's kind of slow. I know. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway, getting to the point. What you're going to want to do after that is you're going to want to go to whatever your search bar is, and you're going to click on it, and then you're going to slowly type in Pick Monkey, and it should be one of the first things to come up. I don't know why it's in caps, don't question me. Anyway, you're going to want to click the first one that comes up. It might be the first or second, I don't know. Sometimes there's an ad that pops up, so if that happens, just whatever. So here's the website right here, www.pickmonkey.com. So as soon as you get there, there's edit, touch up, design, collage, and then it has all this extra junk. Now, if you want to know about these three or any of this, I would suggest going to another video, but there's a free trial for the extended extras in this app, although that there's already a lot of stuff in the free version. Yes, there's a more paid version, but there's a more paid version for most apps, so just bear with me. So what you're going to do to start your edit, or start your thumbnail, is you're just going to, click edit, and it'll bring you to your pictures. You pick a picture. Here we go. Well, actually, this picture looks like poop. Hold up a second. Let me get you guys a better pic. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Okay. Let me get you guys a better picture. Something with more, I don't know, detail to it. Something with like better, no, that's not like I mean like something HD or something in good quality, not something in bad and horrible looking quality, like something like this. This is what I use for my first thumbnail, but this isn't that bad of quality. It's actually fairly good quality. So there you go, you got your image there. You can crop it, you can have a canvas color, though this changes the whole image, so I would not suggest using this unless you're trying to make a certain type of color background. That's what I use for the original background of the thumbnail, so I do suggest using it if you're doing it for that, but not if you're just trying to edit basic stuff. Here you can rotate the image. Here you can give the image exposure, shadows, highlights, brightness, and contrast. Here's colors. You can improve the saturation or temperature, decrease either one. There's different picks. There's an auto adjust setting. You can sharpen the image, like in the sharpness or the clarity, and then you can resize it, which I don't think I need to resize it, because that's another thing. If you guys need to know for channel art, I can make a video on channel art next, telling you what the size I recommend using. Now YouTube has their own size, but it's ridiculously too big, so normally if you're making a channel art, you have to make it very, very tiny. But I also use this for my channel art, so that's pretty cool. Alright, besides that, there's an auto adjust setting, so you can make it auto adjusted, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. It depends. In my opinion, I don't always like their auto adjust, but next up we have effects. They're pretty cool. I don't actually usually use any effects, because they're kind of just, they kind of just mess with your image a little bit. I don't really use touch-ups at all. Now here's where the thumbnail part comes into proportion here. So you have all these texts that you can use anything. You can use literally any text, and I use a bunch of these. There's a bunch that are free, so don't worry about having to pay for it. If you want to pay for it, that's fine. So like if you just type something simple like goats and then put an exclamation point behind it, there you go. That's how you do that, and then you click it again to edit the color of it. So I'm just gonna change it to, you know, just white or something. And then you can just move this to scale it. You can scale it. It'll spell it out like this. So like if you want to make it bigger, or if you want to make it bigger, yeah, you do that, and then you can scale it out again. Sometimes if you have long sentences, when you're scaling, it'll just come up kind of weird, or you know, you might have to put a space between the words. But here you go, you just put this somewhere up there. It doesn't have to look perfect. I mean, it's gonna look perfect for you. I'm just showing you an example. It'll look however you want it to look, I guess. And then after you're done with that, just grab something, you know, to put on it. Here, I use that lamp. You know, yeah, let's use it. I used this lamp in just a recent video that I did. So there is the lamp. I'm gonna put it right there. It's basic stuff. I mean, you can just throw anything in here to be really creative with it. I love overlays though, so make sure that you click your own. You don't have to only click your own though. If you're looking for just shapes or something, they have geometric, and you can go here and you can make this bigger. You can scale this one actually, and then not only that, but you can actually change the color on this color grid. And you know, you can be really creative with this program. So it's pretty cool what you can do with it. And if you really do enjoy it, they do have a paid version, so you can get a lot of extra goodies. But I don't have it because I don't really need all the extra goodies. But you can do all that junk, and there's a bunch more you can do. So I'm gonna get rid of this actually, because I want to do more junk with this. So next you have the frames. So you can choose between different types of frames. There's all kinds of frames. I don't normally use frames anymore. I used to, but I don't normally use them anymore. I might start using them again, because I think I forgot that they even existed on this app. Because if you've seen my thumbnails, I have like a little frame around them, but I didn't create it with the frames thing, because I believe that whatever I had, it would cut off the edges of the frame. So you have to make sure that, I guess, your picture is the right size, which is why I don't really use the frames. So you can use different frames though. There's drop shadow, there's all kinds of different variations of stuff that you can use. So yeah, I don't normally use those, but yeah, see, here's all the little extra goodies with the crown. So these ones are not free, these ones are paid, just remember that. Here we have textures. You can use your own textures. They have all kinds of cool free ones. I honestly have used a bunch of these before, so they're not bad. Just because they're free doesn't mean they're bad. A lot of stuff that's free is actually pretty useful in life. I mean, oxygen. But here we go. We got all kinds of good stuff. You know, just water. You can just, if you're trying to make something really cool, trying to be creative, like I said before, you can just add little junk like this in there and make it look cool. You can actually put multiple ones on, so if you want to make it look even cooler, you can use different variations, different proportions, different whatever you're gonna use, and you can just make it look awesome. So yeah, I can just put this in the background, give it a couple lines. See how it has the lines in the background? You can do that. Add more images. The only thing that you want to make sure of when you're making these thumbnails, though, is that you keep the distance, not not the distance, the amount of megabytes that you put in this thumbnail, the max of 2, because YouTube will not upload anything past 2 megabytes. And I'll show you that right now because I can. I don't know how many times I'm gonna voice crack through this video, but okay, so I'm gonna save it and see how it says 400 or something here, and then if you put it to this, it'll go to 1.1. So here, let me just give you an example. I'm just gonna throw a bunch of images on this real quick so I can show you. I don't know if it'll just kind of overlap or whatever. I have a bunch of these, and if you're wondering how I got them without like a background, I could put that in another video for you guys, letting you know where to go and what to do and how to find a bunch of these images. I'm just gonna grab a bunch of art. And yes, I like goats. I know. You don't have to make fun of me, okay? Alright, so hold up. I'm gonna put like 2 more. Let's get, I don't know if that doggo is actually gonna work. Put a Frogget. Frogget, how's it going over there, man? So you put them up here, you know, you just be really creative with it. You're actually gonna move it back a little bit. And yeah, whenever I have to move something back, it's kind of a struggle moving things back, but you know it's whatever. The struggle is real. Here's some old stuff that I used. Put that in the corner. And then you can just put one more to top it off. You know, just put this bike on there if you want. Some of these won't work. I mean, you have to make sure that they have no, like, they have to have like a checkered background or whatever, so. But I will definitely make another video explaining all this if you guys want me to do so. So there you go, save. It should come up. Oh, it's actually, why is it less? Why is it less? That's weird. I have no idea why it's less. But sometimes when you have like enough detail, I guess if I put like, if I mess with the color maybe. Hold on. Let me see. Increase the saturation. Temperature's good. And then exposure. Improve the highlights. We don't really need to do anything with brightness. Contrast. We could do that, and then maybe that'll, I don't know, maybe improving all that will change it a little bit. I have no idea. No, it actually made it even less. Alright, well, guys, that's how to make simple, like, basic thumbnails. It's not very hard after you get the hang of it. When I first started it, I started from scratch. I actually watched like one video on it, but it didn't really explain much, and then I just learned it all by myself. So hopefully this helps. If you guys want another video explaining more, let me know by leaving a like on the video, subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next video. And do not forget, stay goaty.